My friend was a jeweler. My friend was a jeweler. She bartends every day. She bartends every day. Can't connect? Can't connect? Did they threaten now? Did they threaten now? Couldn't we have been urologists for 10 years? Couldn't we have been urologists for 10 years? Can he come to the beach with us? Can he come to the beach with us? The movie starts at 7 p.m. The movie starts at 7 p.m. The doctor will discuss your treatment plan. The doctor will discuss your treatment plan. My mother and father had prepared dinner for us. My mother and father had prepared dinner for us. You have to defend yourself. You have to defend yourself. We are studying English grammar. We are studying English grammar. Do they become masseuses at lunchtime? Do they become masseuses at lunchtime? Can't he be curious? Can't he be curious? No problem. No problem. Don't you recommend 4 months later? Don't you recommend 4 months later? We do not have a loose income. We do not have a loose income. Can I go to the newspaper? Can I go to the newspaper? He is watching a movie. He is watching a movie. Can you help Mary? Can you help Mary? They are laughing at a joke. They are laughing at a joke. He is afraid of spiders. He is afraid of spiders. I rode my bike to the park. I rode my bike to the park. Your stepdaughter was a filmmaker. Your stepdaughter was a filmmaker. It's hot outside. It's hot outside. Tony has a day off. Tony has a day off. The technician will be here shortly to perform the test. The technician will be here shortly to perform the test. See you soon. See you soon. Can I get your help? Can I get your help? He would raise his voice when he got angry. He would raise his voice when he got angry. I am so immersed in this world. I am so immersed in this world. We had a party on New Year's Eve. We had a party on New Year's Eve. Didn't we lock it every day? Didn't we lock it every day? They wouldn't show up. They wouldn't show up. This is a short story. This is a short story. Let's return to this topic later. Let's return to this topic later. Doesn't it announce at noon? Doesn't it announce at noon? Where do you go when you get sick? Where do you go when you get sick? They visited the zoo on Saturday. They visited the zoo on Saturday. Can't you create it later? Can't you create it later? Business is booming. Business is booming. Was my daughter a factory worker? Was my daughter a factory worker? He watches TV programs online. He watches TV programs online. I love singing in the shower. I love singing in the shower. His cousins were assistant cooks. His cousins were assistant cooks. Can't you take advantage of it often? Can't you take advantage of it often? Miriam will be aware of this situation. Miriam will be aware of this situation. Does she need to become a maid soon? Does she need to become a maid soon? I am really tired. I am really tired. I am unemployed. I am unemployed. Was my grandchild a veterinarian? Was my grandchild a veterinarian? Relatives are rulers. Relatives are rulers. Normally we can do manicure. Normally we can do manicure. There was no response from our. There was no response from our. What's in your hand? What's in your hand? There should be no messenger at sunrise. There should be no messenger at sunrise. Will publish. Will publish. You would be ambassador at dawn. You would be ambassador at dawn. I need to work. I need to work. Where will I find it? Where will I find it? You should plan for sunset. You should plan for sunset. I watched a comedy last month. I watched a comedy last month. We are going swimming in the afternoon. We are going swimming in the afternoon. Rarely elected? Rarely elected? What can I give you? What can I give you? The surgical team is well prepared for your procedure. The surgical team is well prepared for your procedure. Features can be scary. Features can be scary. I can go to school. I can go to school. I can't get enough of this movie. I can't get enough of this movie. I will bake at dawn. I will bake at dawn. I have to make a mobile phone on Wednesday. I have to make a mobile phone on Wednesday. Do you like to eat for breakfast? Do you like to eat for breakfast? Can I eat my salad without croutons? Can I eat my salad without croutons? Did they become bankers at noon? Did they become bankers at noon? They completed the construction of the house. They completed the construction of the house. Do you work on weekends? Do you work on weekends? She enjoys shopping. She enjoys shopping. These are delicious burgers. These are delicious burgers. I have a ball. I have a ball. Should he answer? Should he answer? I have so much love. I have so much love. He hates crowded places. He hates crowded places. I'm Nick, by the way. I'm Nick, by the way. The cake was cut into pieces. The cake was cut into pieces. We often argue about politics. We often argue about politics. He wasn't cold. He wasn't cold. Your father is a philosopher. Your father is a philosopher. I would be back in 2 minutes. I would be back in 2 minutes. Can I get your help? Can I get your help? You vote often. You vote often. How often do you cook at home? How often do you cook at home? Does it need to be broken? Does it need to be broken? Your brothers were cameramen. Your brothers were cameramen. Won't they listen? Won't they listen? That photo belongs to Victor. That photo belongs to Victor. Your vitals look good. Your vitals look good. I will be working. I will be working. What I wouldn't give for beautiful teeth. What I wouldn't give for beautiful teeth. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I will do it right away. I will do it right away. The train arrived on time. The train arrived on time. Were your grandchildren Glazers? Were your grandchildren Glazers? Did he jump 4 days ago? Did he jump 4 days ago? These were great successes. These were great successes. I have a good one. I have a good one. This is extraordinary. This is extraordinary. What is home beer? What is home beer? What happened to your husband? What happened to your husband? Where can I find canned tuna? Where can I find canned tuna? Are there any reduced fares? Are there any reduced fares? Didn't it work out? Didn't it work out? We didn't work last year. We didn't work last year. We are having dinner. We are having dinner. They should not cook at dusk. They should not cook at dusk. Is our uncle the president? Is our uncle the president? They usually have dinner at home. They usually have dinner at home. I have a question. I have a question. It has a positive effect. It has a positive effect. I feel great. I feel great. He will run a marathon. He will run a marathon. I'm planning to buy a new car. I'm planning to buy a new car. He doesn't speak French, does he? He doesn't speak French, does he? This is a very beautiful beach. This is a very beautiful beach. I need to go to the toilet. I need to go to the toilet. We don't translate every day. We don't translate every day. I know they don't like me. I know they don't like me. You are a true friend. You are a true friend. Aren't they ignored next year? Aren't they ignored next year? Please be careful. Please be careful. His grandfather was a recruiter. His grandfather was a recruiter. Electricity powers our homes. Electricity powers our homes. Couldn't we forget? Couldn't we forget? Your friend was the mayor. Your friend was the mayor. Couldn't get over it. Couldn't get over it. He talks too much during class. He talks too much during class. His sister was a songwriter. His sister was a songwriter. According to me. According to me. Do you know where the museum is? Do you know where the museum is? You won't be a designer anytime soon. You won't be a designer anytime soon. How many days are there in a week? How many days are there in a week? If it rains, the ground gets wet. If it rains, the ground gets wet. He teaches every 2 weeks. He teaches every 2 weeks. We weren't analysts for 10 years. We weren't analysts for 10 years. It was £15. It was £15. Finish your homework before going out to play. Finish your homework before going out to play. We admire his determination. We admire his determination. I need a pen for class. I need a pen for class. Was his stepson an industrialist? Was his stepson an industrialist? A little tipsy. A little tipsy. We played tennis on the court. We played tennis on the court. Must call every year. Must call every year. I fill out the performance Excel. I fill out the performance Excel. They play tennis every weekend. They play tennis every weekend. I want to travel the world. I want to travel the world. Did the night time get longer? Did the night time get longer? Can you verify information before sharing it? Can you verify information before sharing it? The train arrives at 8 o'clock. The train arrives at 8 o'clock. He wishes he could play the piano. He wishes he could play the piano. Near here. Near here. Please write a little longer. Please write a little longer. These are her earrings. These are her earrings. Normally discovers. Normally discovers. Waiting for you. Waiting for you. Can I go to the optional features button? Can I go to the optional features button? My mother will come to us. My mother will come to us. He wasn't nervous. He wasn't nervous. Was his father a nurse? Was his father a nurse? The laptop is new. The laptop is new. Her eyes are brown. Her eyes are brown. I wouldn't investigate now. I wouldn't investigate now. They can kiss every year. They can kiss every year. He wouldn't check it. He wouldn't check it. You should always get results. You should always get results. Can I go to the webcam? Can I go to the webcam? I would like to make a reservation for 2 people. I would like to make a reservation for 2 people. Aware of the problem. Aware of the problem. We rarely watch television. We rarely watch television. He rarely uses the stairs. He rarely uses the stairs. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. What is your favorite recipe? What is your favorite recipe? What kind of art do you like? What kind of art do you like? May not feel it at times. May not feel it at times. When does the train arrive? When does the train arrive? Was your brother an assembler? Was your brother an assembler? Will we be naturalists for 10 years? Will we be naturalists for 10 years? The water is hot to the touch. The water is hot to the touch. What time do you close? What time do you close? What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? He can often be a sports announcer. He can often be a sports announcer. The development of new technology required significant investments. The development of new technology required significant investments. Was my sister a laundress? Was my sister a laundress? I just finished my homework. I just finished my homework. Your husband was a fisherman. Your husband was a fisherman. Would we be inseparable? Would we be inseparable? I'm here to help you any way I can. I'm here to help you any way I can. Don't you read? Don't you read? We saw them in the park. We saw them in the park. I was not chosen at noon. I was not chosen at noon. Hiring, leaving, flight risk update. Hiring, leaving, flight risk update. Is it rarely a teacher? Is it rarely a teacher? Couldn't he enter? Couldn't he enter?